Alright, today's lesson is going to be about basic chipping style, okay, and what I like to see when you're doing a basic chip, okay. So, with a basic chip, what I like to see is I like the hands to be quite neutral, okay. You can play it slightly off the back foot here, and we're just doing a basic chip and run style here, alright. The key ingredient though to a good chip is making sure that when you take it back, the hands are in front of the ball through impact or are leading the motion on the way down. What I see a lot of is I think people have it too far back a lot of the time, okay, and if you feel like you're chipping it a bit low and it's coming out quite hot, I want you to watch your ball position. But the majority of mistakes come when they get a little bit nervous and we stop and the club goes first, okay, and it gives us a lot of inconsistent results. Sometimes we thin it, sometimes we hit the ground before the ball, but the majority of the time we go this way and the club hits the top of the ball, and that's why we get that shot, okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to make sure that the hands are always in front of the club head, in a nice slow motion way, in front of the club head, and that will produce a very straight and consistent shot. Try that and let me know how you get on. So we're going to have a look at the chipping setup today. One of the things I see from a lot of players is they set up in the same way as they're going to hit a full shot. Okay, chipping and hitting a full shot are quite different. When we set up to chip with a full shot, what happens is it makes us very risky, and it's so easy for us to belly it or hit it halfway up the ball. Okay. Also, you tend to chip it quite high, and that's not what we're after. What we're after is consistent roll and consistent ball flow. So the best way to do this, and the easiest way, is to make sure if I'm doing a chip, I'm getting a lot closer to the ball. Okay, the club shaft is a lot more upright. The reason being is what we want to do is we want the club to go straight and straight. Okay, we don't need all this extra movement because we're not looking for power, we're looking for consistency. Okay, so probably this is the most important thing you're going to do with your chipping setup, is make sure you're a lot more upright. Yeah, it's almost like a putting style. What we do is from here, and then we're straight back, straight through. Okay, and it produces a very consistent strike and a very consistent roll. So remember, it's not a small big shot. We get into this position with the chip, straight back, straight through. Okay, I guarantee that's going to help your consistency. What we're going to do today is we're going to look at the lob shot. Alright, this is one of my favourites, and once you get into the lob shot, it's a really fun shot. I'll show you a couple of things that I see that causes a few problems with the lob shot. Is a lot of people take their grip and have the club face square, and then they try and open it up by rotating the wrists. Okay, what happens with that is on the way down the wrist will just square back and it will always go too long and too low. So a really good tip is, what I want you to do is I want you to open the blade up. Okay, I've got a 60-degree club here. I'm opening it up. It's probably going to be close to 75 degrees, so there's so much loft on that club you never have to try and get it in the air. Alright, we open it up and then we take our grip. Okay, that's one of the very important parts of a good lob shot. Lay it flat, then take the grip. And just like the basic chip we talked about before, the hands still lead, okay? The hands still come down and then the club comes second. We don't want to try and scoop it like that, alright? Because we always, when we try and get under it, we always hit the top of the ball. So to produce a good golf shot, a good flop shot, what we want to do is we just want to do like a basic pitch swing with an open club face. And it goes nice and high and stops really softly. Okay, so let's just recap. Before we play a lob shot, what we want to do is we want to make sure we open the club face first, take the grip, okay, we never try and get under it. What we do is we just let our hands lead and play it like a normal pitch shot. Alright, let me know how you get on.